Suddenly you can get a test. What's going on?
It's amazing, Kelly. Well, only 1% of Floridians have been able to get tested for the coronavirus, but 100% of the residents of Fisher Island off Miami have just gotten the antibody test. Now, the residents purchased 1,800 test kits for the island's 800 families, as well as for their housekeepers, their landscapers, and their workers. Now, everyone on the island will get the test, which gives them almost instant results on whether they have been exposed to the virus or have the immunity. Just to be clear, this is not the nasal swab test, which tells you whether you are infected. And of course, that test in more demand. But the testing has sparked a backlash in a state where there is still a lot of demand for tests and a lot of wait for testing right now. A spokeswoman for the island, which is only accessible by boat and has an average income of $2.5 million, said that since many of its residents are over 60, they are high risk and paid for the tests themselves at $17 each. She said they are also engaging in social distancing since the marina, the golf club, and the tennis courts are now closed. The University of Miami Health System, they're the ones that provided the tests. They said in a statement to me that, quote, "We may have created the impression that certain communities would receive preferential treatment," and they say they are now revising that system for providing the test. But clearly, as this crisis has exposed a lot of levels of inequality, this is just another example where people can point to it and say, see, the wealthy got different treatment from everyone else. Kelly.
Right, because the cost is not an issue here. $17, almost everybody could get one. Should I call up the University of Miami and ask for one myself? I mean, Miami's going to face more questions. Exactly. Like, it's who is the person with the access, and why was it granted by the University of Miami?
Well, that is the question. I suspect somewhere in there's a wealthy resident of Fisher Island that probably also serves on the board or is a big donor to the hospital. I don't know who that might be. The hospital system is saying, look, this is what they wanted. We provided it. Now, interesting, I found out that the test for the island came from the same company that the hospital got the test from for a broader Miami-Dade County government study. Again, they're saying they didn't divert these, but it is interesting they came from the same company, Kelly.
Very lots is about this. Robert, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Robert Frank.